Good evening, everyone. Hello, friends. I am here once again with our lockdown positives, the cooking series, an effort that I am making to learn cooking, something new that I am trying to do during this lockdown period, and I am trying to learn how to cook. So, in continuation to our earlier series, I am here, and it's night time, and I'm planning for tomorrow morning's breakfast. That's correct. I'm planning for tomorrow morning's breakfast. For the breakfast tomorrow morning, I would like to have sabudana khichdi. Yes, sabudana khichdi. I am planning to have sabudana khichdi as my breakfast tomorrow morning. Before making the khichdi, there is a pre-preparation that needs to be done to the sabudana. So I just started on with our series for this sabudana khichdi, and I would here first step I would like to show the preparation that needs to be done in order to prepare the sabudana khichdi. So first I will take sabudana, and slowly we'll get on with the process. First I'll take sabudana. Here is the sabudana that I've got from the market. It's ready-made sabudana that we can get from the market. So I intend to make khichdi, and this is the South Indian tumbler, my standard measure that I am planning to take. The quantity of sabudana I am planning to take in this measure. So this measure of semia vermicelli upma that I made, the vermicelli that I took, the measure of vermicelli in this cup was too much for me. When I made vermicelli upma, when I made the semia upma, I had taken the semia or the vermicelli in this tumbler, and that turned out to be too much. I think three people could easily have that vermicelli upma. So this quantity of vermicelli was equivalent to three people. Three people could easily have that. But now, since this is sabudana, all the physical properties and everything is different. So once again, I'll try to have this sabudana for measure in this glass, and let me see how the quantity is going to turn up tomorrow when we make that upma, sabudana khichdi. So this is the sabudana I have taken. I can show it to you from a closer range. A little bit of sabudana, I'll take it in my hand. For those of my viewers who do not know what sabudana is, so this is the sabudana. You can see in English, I think this is called as SABO, sabo. Sabo. Yes, I think it is sabo in English. So this is the sabudana. So this is the sabudana khichdi upma we will be making out of this sabudana. I can just show it to you once again, the sabudana that is here. So this I have taken the sabudana equivalent to one cup of this glass that is there. So the one of the most important thing that goes into preparation is a pre-preparation of the sabudana. You need to get it ready for making the khichdi. So that is the process that we are going to do right now. So this one tumbler of sabudana I have taken. Vermicelli, when I took vermicelli in this tumbler, the semia in this tumbler, that when it was cooked, it was that quantity was sufficient for three people. Now this is sabudana I am taking. I do not know what is the kind of quantity that is going to turn out tomorrow morning when I will be making the upma. But anyways, no problem. This is just we are making an effort to learn the cooking. So in that process, trial and error. It is almost a trial and error. So if the quantity turns out to be less, no problem, and if it turns out to be more, no problem. I've got a good appetite, bon appetit, I can have everything. So let's start on with the process. So this is a sabudana I have taken, and I have taken a utensil, and you can see this. I'll dump this sabudana inside the utensil, and this sabudana that is there, this needs to be cleaned thoroughly. Thoroughly this needs to be cleaned up. So first we will clean the sabudana. Well, I have taken a lot of starch. You can see starch is there. So this is If you can't see now, from here you can see it. So I've taken the water and I'm just cleaning it out. The sabudana that is there, I'm just cleaning it out. I can show it to you from a closer range. So this is exactly what I'm doing. So here you can see I have taken this is a sabudana in my hand. You can see this is a sabudana in my hand. So I have taken it and I put it in a utensil and I am washing it thoroughly, nicely. A lot of starch is there, you see, you can see it. This is a sabudana in my hand. It's like white pearls. So I'm washing it out nicely. So 2-3 rounds we need to wash it till the water gets clear. So this is the first step in making the sabudana khichdi or the sabudana upma, the sabu khichdi, the sabu upma that you will be making. This is the first step. The sabudana needs to be cleaned nicely. So I'll just keep a while here. So first round is almost done. I have cleaned it nicely. I'll drain the water and again fresh water I'll take and we will clean it once again. So this 2-3 rounds of cleaning will be required. So this is 2-3 rounds of cleaning that will be required in making the sabudana khichdi. So that water I have drained out and this is the fresh water that I have again taken. So from here you can see it. So once again, and this is a lot of starch is there. Sabudana, a lot of starch is there. So that needs to be drained out. That needs to be drained out well and good. So that is a cleaning. You can see it in my hand. So this is it. So this cleaning needs to be done. All the starch, a little bit of starch that is there in that sabudana, sabu, that needs to be drained out. Again I'll drain out this water. This is a little bit of good cleaning I have done. And I'll just drain out this water. One more round of cleaning we will do it. It becomes a little bit difficult for me to clean the sabudana because the sabudana beads are running out. So I'm finding it a little bit difficult to drain out the water because these sabudana beads that you see, these are small beads, so these are escaping out of my hands and going into the drain. So I think while draining the water, while preparing the sabudana, I think one can take help of this. Take a help of this trainer, so that you can, this becomes the catchment area where we can get the sabudana seeds, and the water will go out through this trainer. So, anyways, I'm not using it right now. So this you can see, I've cleaned it. Well, this is sufficient. 3 rounds of cleaning is more than sufficient. So I've cleaned it. Water is also like, I can show it to you from a closer look. So this is good. 3 rounds I have cleaned it, but still, it's alright. I'll just show it to you from a closer range. This is how it looks. 3 rounds of cleaning I have done, and this is sufficient. It's more than sufficient. Right. I'll just strain out this water. I'm going to use the help of this strainer so that I can strain the water. Well, I have strained the water. Here you can see it inside the vessel. So what I'll do is, after straining out this water, I'll take another vessel. And I'll just transfer the sabudana into this small vessel. So this I'll transfer it out. I hope you can see from here. I'll transfer this into this vessel. And little bit of cleaning I've done. And this sabudana is now I have transferred it to another vessel. And second thing, important thing is yeah, you can see it in the small utensil right now. I can just show it to you from a closer look. Just show it to you from a closer range. So this is the small cup I have transferred into, and in this we need to soak the sabudana. That's correct. The mobile is falling. I need to be careful. Now this sabudana needs to be soaked in the water, and that amount, the duration is around 5 to 6 hours. It needs to be soaked. So this was the cup in which I had taken the sabudana. Same cup I am taking the water, and I'll just ensure that the level of water is just above the sabudana. That's it. Not much, not less. Not much and not less. That's it. That's it. That's it. Excellent. That's it. The quantity of water is just above the sabudana. That's it. So let it soak up in the water. I'll just show it to you. I need a spoon. With the help of spoon I can show it to you. Now this is with a closer look. So this is it. So I can just show it to you. So this is the sabudana I have taken, and this is the water that I poured. And look at the quantity of water. It is just above the sabudana. I press it with a spoon, the water comes into the spoon. So the quantity of water that I poured here is just above the sabudana. That's it. This is the water. Just look at this. This is the amount of water. That's it. So this is the sabudana, and I poured a little bit of water, and the quantity of water that I poured is just above the sabudana. So when you take a spoon and you just press it, and the water comes onto the spoon. So this is the quantity of water that I poured. And this sabudana, what you see here, I'll just keep it on a stove. Here you can see it. I just kept it on a stove here, and this is it. And let the sabudana, the cup that I have kept here, let it soak overnight. That is around 6 hours. So when tomorrow morning when I come up to make the khichdi, by that time the sabudana would have soaked for almost around 7 hours. 7 hours. Yes, I will be preparing it around the morning around 7:30. I will be preparing it out. So by that time it will be almost 7 to 8 hours. 8 hours. It will be 8 hours. Yes. So then I take a lid. I can show it to you once again from a closer range. So this is the sabudana. The quantity of water that I poured is just above the sabudana. So this, we have taken it in a bowl. We have kept it in the bowl. This is the lid that I have taken it. Just cover it up. Okay, that's it. And let it soak overnight for around 7 to 8 hours. And we will continue the process of making the sabudana khichdi, sabudana upma tomorrow morning as a breakfast. So we will meet tomorrow morning in continuation to this series, and it's good night, Shubh Ratri for now. Thank you and keep watching. Thank you. Good night, Shubh Ratri.